Hello everyone. I want to talk to you about how to PH and how to GH in MMM, and also we'll add in the course of this lesson the moratorium issues and how you can get blocked in MMM. So before you provide help and get help in MMM, you must have registered and added your bank details before you can even provide help. So to get into my personal office, this is my login system, my login page. Now to get into my personal office, I've already entered my email address here and my password. And so I'll click login to log into my PO. Depending on the speed of your network, it might return you back to the captcha where you will have to enter the code you see there. So what we got here is a 15548 3. I think this is 0. Let's try 0. And so if we are correct, it will bring us here. And I'll click login. Yeah, depending on the speed of your network. So for my PO, already I authorized my guider to be my trustee because of my nature of job. Your guider can be your trustee. And so I'll click next quickly. Still depending on the speed of your network. It's booting. Yeah, we are still waiting on the network to take us into the page where we can see my personal office. Yeah, still okay. Now this is my personal office. And if I want to provide help now, I'll come to this green tab. This is the green tab, the provide help button, where you click it. As you click, it will bring you to this page that you have read, that you know the warnings and you are fully aware of what you are about to do. You tick the box and click next. When you do this, it will take you to the next screen where you have to choose whether you want to provide help in Bitcoin or you want to provide help in other banks. So for this case, I'll choose other banks. Whichever place you choose it, they are the same. If you want to choose from the top, still the same. If you want to choose from the bottom, still the same, right? So other banks, and then I go to next. When I do this, it will take me to the next page where I would enter the amount I want to provide help with. Okay, and so if I say I want to provide help with 500,000, and then I'll click select. To take me to the next box. I'll repeat the same amount just to confirm the first one. Alright, and then I'll click next. Yes. Now, to be sure of what I am doing, I would need to enter the code so that to confirm the authenticity of the data I've entered. So I will enter this code written here. Please kindly note that this code is case sensitive, which means that if you see it in capital, you put them capital. Whichever letter you see in capital, you do it capital. If you see it in small letter, you do it in small letter. Alright? So what we got here, I think they are all small letters. So we got E, E-Y, all right, E-Y-I-O-E. That's what we got there. And so I'll click next. If this is correct, you now see your request was added. Please wait for it to be processed, and then you click OK. Now, when you do that, your money is still with you until someone else needs that money before will have to match you to pay, to provide help to this person. There's no central account. You don't pay your money anywhere, and you don't get orders from anywhere apart from the personal office, where you get mails informing you about the order you requested to provide. The help you requested to provide to someone, and that someone has come, so you get messages like that. And then when you are matched, that's when you come to provide help to the person. Now, at the end of maybe 15 days, if you are matched before the 15th day, and if you are matched, you paid and you were confirmed before the 15 days, by the 15th day, your Mavro would have been green, And so if you check that your Mavro is green, you do not really need to wait for 30 days, from the 15th day. If it's green, whichever one, you can. And now this is how to get help when you want to get help. This is like I told you before, this is the PH tab, as in the provide help tab, and the GH tab, which is the get help tab. So because we want to get help, we'll click this tab, the get help tab, and then to take us to the next page, where you do not have to change any detail. Don't be tempted to add new bank account or card, because if you do this, it will lead us to the next lesson where we will discuss here, which is the moratorium, to take you to moratorium. And so to avoid moratorium, maintain this first one as it is choosing for you. Just click next. When you do that, the system will show you the bank account name. So when you are so sure of the account name, you go to next. Now when you click the next button, right, when you click the next button, depending on the network speed, the system will show you automatically all your Mavros, every money you are entitled, it will show you. And then you now look out for, if you want to remove all of them, you just click all. If you think you don't want all of it, you can decide to remove them. Remove the ones you do not want. All right? You remove the ones you do not want. So, for example, if you want this first one only, just click it. And the next thing you do is click next. Once you click this next button, you have requested to get help. Then the system will automatically match you to someone whom had already requested to provide help. You who wants to get help, another person who has requested to provide help will automatically be matched to you, and the account details of the person you will find in your PO. So for this case, we are going to cancel at this point because we are not moving forward. But once you click this next button, the system had gotten your request. to get help, and so it will match you with someone who had already requested to provide help to someone. So the next, for this case, we are going to cancel this, right? And then we shall move on to the moratorium issue. Now, when you get moratorium, is like our last line of defense as participants in MMM. It is the last line of defense. You know, the system does not know whether you are the one trying to alter any sensitive information on your page. This is my page, all right? If you click my page, now this is how the moratorium works. The moratorium is like, it is our last defense, like I told you, our last line of defense. When you have a ripe marvel, and you are tempted to come to this page, to edit anything, either your name or your phone number, your email address, you want to add something. If you edit anything here, it will mean that the system will see it as though there's an intruder, and so it will place you on temporary moratorium for 14 days. Now, during these 14 days, you will have to write to support with proofs that you are actually the owner of this account. And so the moratorium is like a watchdog. Once there is a ripe marvel and you try to alter any sensitive information, like this is my page or your account details, you want to change this account details to another account, the system will think that it is an intruder. Maybe a hacker was able to hack into your account and want to siphon your funds, and so the system will temporarily block that account. This means that you cannot get help. Your account is not blocked. No money can be removed from your account, just like a dormant account in the bank. Once your account is dormant in the bank, you cannot withdraw, but you can deposit. This is like a dormant account. Automatically, the system makes your account dormant. You can only provide help, you cannot get help. It is not to witch hunt participants. It is just our own last line of defense. All right, and so that's how the moratorium works. But the blocking issue, when you get blocked in MMM, is when you break rules, like when you refuse to provide help for more than once in a month, you can get blocked. When you refuse to provide help, when the system matches you to someone to provide help, and then you refuse to provide help for more than once in a month, you will be blocked. Then when you are blocked, if you have genuine reasons why you are blocked, you can write to support. This is where you can contact support. You contact support, and then you write to support, telling them why, giving them reasons why you refuse to make payments, genuine reasons. So you can create a ticket, select a topic that falls in line with what you already want to do. For instance, say participant is blocked. Now the title, why are you blocked? I refuse to make payments. Say I refuse to make payments. And then you start here, and then you tell them, you give them the reasons why you refuse to make payments. all that, and then you